Hi, Korean Summary here. In this video, I'll be summarizing about a South Korean horror thriller fiction set during the medieval Joseon dynasty. Spoiler warning, meet our main factions, the Central Kingdom of Joseon in Korea. The Jurchen tribes of Pajowi located north of the border of Joseon. Tension is high between them and the Pajowi had gathered a powerful army by the border. In the beginning, in the forbidden area where gatherers illegally gather wild ginseng, we see a couple of Joseon border guards discover many dead Pajowi Jurchen. They alerted the deputy commander of the Chupajin army camp, Min Chi-rock, who came to investigate. Chi-rock found a bead in a corpse's palm. Word has already spread about the slaughter of Pajowi Jurchens in the forest. Chi-rock then departs to the border village. At the border village, meet our main character, Ashin. She lives with other Jurchen people who has crossed the Pajowi River to Joseon territory to settle down. She takes care of her ailing mother with her father Tahab, who is the head of the village. When the Joseon soldiers arrived, the deputy commander Chi-rock speaks to Tahab privately. He informed Tahab of the dead Pajowi ginseng gatherers in the Forbidden Forest and orders him to cross into Pajowi territory and lie that the slaughter was caused by a tiger to prevent any diplomatic incidents with the Pajowi soldiers. Tahab then asked, when will his border village be recognized with an official government position to improve the lives of his villagers? Chi-rock answers vaguely that he needs to be patient and wait as Joseon Kingdom is aware of their loyalty. Tahab reached Pajowi and started telling tales of a monstrous tiger that has eaten 1,000 men in the Forbidden Forest. A Pajowi tribesman was skeptical and said they'll come for Tahab if his stories turned out to be false. Meanwhile, after the coroner's post-mortem, it is confirmed that the victims were killed by humans. Chi-rock went to confront Sho Ba-mil, a high-ranking member of the Haewoncho clan in Joseon. Chi-rock already realized that it was Ba-mil and his men who slaughtered the ginseng gatherers from the bead he found in the corpse's hand. Ba-mil views the Jurchen people as rats and deserve to die for stealing ginseng from Joseon. Chi-rock warns him to not cause any more incidents. His men burn the bodies to hide the evidence. Meanwhile, Ashin's mother started getting sicker and needs a doctor. But no doctor would come so far north to the village. Ashin then rushes out to a cave shrine she previously explored and read markings on the wall which foretells of a resurrection plant that will bring the dead back to life. But with dire consequences. She thinks that this may heal her ailing mother. Elsewhere, the deputy commander Chi-rock with many hunters organized a fake hunt for the tiger. Turns out the tiger is indeed a monster. Some time ago, a deer ate the resurrection plant and turned zombie-like and aggressive. It fought with a tiger but lost and was eaten instead. Now, the infected undead tiger starts to kill the search party hunters. Chi-rock and his men manage to chase the tiger to a field. And so does Pajowi soldiers. A Pajowi soldier managed to kill the tiger. Tension and suspicions grew when he found no human bones or flesh in the tiger's belly and proclaimed to Chi-rock that Joseon should brace themselves for bloody revenge. Later in the night, the Pajowi army led by Lee Da-gun attacks the border village and massacre the villagers. When Ashin returns, she broke down after finding her village decimated and her people killed, leaving her the sole survivor. Not understanding why her people was slaughtered, she goes to the Chupajin camp and begs the commander to avenge her people. Chi-rock took her in and gave her odd jobs to perform in the military camp such as washing clothes and feeding livestock. While serving, she trained her archery skills in the woods and crosses the river to spy on the Pajowi war camp. Years go by. Back at the camp, a soldier forces himself on her, but she can do nothing about it. However, she continues to patiently train and master her bow skills. Later, the now commander Chi-rock was summoned to the south of Joseon due to a war with the Japanese. He left his second-in-command and a small group of soldiers behind in the camp. Before going, he ordered Ashin to spy on the Pajowi war camp. While infiltrating the camp, Ashin found his father, Tahab, alive. He is held as a prisoner with his limbs cut off. He begs Ashin to kill him to end his suffering. She did. Before walking away, Ashin set the camp on fire. With the commander and most of the army gone for the war in the south, Ashin sneaked into the commander's hut and found records of the Jurchen massacre. There she found the truth about the massacre of the Pajowi ginseng gatherers by Haewoncho clan of Joseon. To prevent a disastrous war with Pajowi army, during the tiger hunt, Chi-rock lied to the Pajowi soldier that it was Ashin's villagers that killed the gatherers. This led to the merciless decimation of her village by Pajowi. Angered by this betrayal, Ashin plans for her vengeance. At night, she kills several Josian guards in their sleep and used the resurrection plant to revive them as zombies. The zombies start killing the remaining guards while she stands above the rooftop. She fires her arrows to kill several soldiers, including the second-in-command who tried to escape. At last, she lured the zombies by pinning a soldier and set them on fire to wipe all of them out. Ashen seemingly spares the life of the last remaining soldier. Shortly after, Ashen drags Asak back to her village and is greeted warmly by the villagers. Seeing her siblings and hearing her laughter, she enters her home tent and sees her family and a rotting deer carcass in front of them. In reality, after her village was massacred, she actually revived them using the resurrection plant. She has been feeding them animals for years but thinks they deserve better food, human meat. She then fed the last soldier to her family. She then vows to kill every living thing on Josian and Jurchen soil and join her family when her revenge is complete. It is further revealed that she met with the Josian king's physician and sell him the resurrection plant and the method to resurrect the dead. This set in motion for the zombie outbreak in Season 1 of the series, Kingdom. In the end, Ashen stands in an open field and faces Idagon and the Pajowi soldiers. She then shoots an arrow towards them. Thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.